Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Learn Technology in 5 Minutes by Makecode. This is Naveen and I am part of the instructor team at Makecode. We have talked about the original BBC Microbit in one of the videos in our channel. We recommend you to go through those videos before proceeding. We have provided the links below in the video description. In this episode of Learn Technology in 5 Minutes, we will learn about the new and improved upgrade to the original BBC Microbit called the BBC Microbit version 2. You might be wondering why this board was released even though the original Microbit is great. Why the change? Over the 5 years since the original Microbit was designed, the Microbit Educational Foundation has listened to the requests of educators. In updating the Microbit, they have opened up a new range of creative possibilities without removing anything or disrupting the existing Microbit experience. Thus, any programs you create that use the original Microbit features will work on the new version of the Microbit. Before we go in depth into the new board, as a refresher, let's look at what a Microbit is. The Microbit version 2 is a pocket-sized computer that lets you get creative with digital technology. At half the size of a credit card, there's a lot packed into the board. It is equipped with 25 red LED lights that can flash messages. There are 2 programmable tactile buttons and a touch-sensitive logo that can be used to control games or pause and skip songs on a playlist. The Microbit can even detect motion and tell you which direction you are heading. It can also use Bluetooth Low Energy 5.0 to interact with other devices and internet. The Microbit version 2 is the same size, shape and look as the version 1 with similar functionality. Taking a closer look at the front of the board, we can see the 5x5 LED array that you can use as a light sensor, a tiny screen to draw on, display words, numbers and other information, microphone input and LED indicator, 2 programmable tactile buttons, and the touch-sensitive logo. On the back of the board, you will find the brains of the Microbit, a 64 MHz ARM Cortex M4 microcontroller, 512 KB of flash, 128 KB of RAM, and a built-in temperature sensor. Additionally, the back of the Microbit is populated by an accelerometer, compass, MEMS microphone, speaker, and Bluetooth smart antenna, as well as a micro USB and 2-pin JST connector for different power options. Finally, at the bottom of the board, you will find 25 gold tabbed edge pins and 5 ring connectors. 3 for digital and analog input-output, 2 for power and ground for hooking up external components. The tabs with larger holes can be easily used with alligator clips are now notched for easier connection to prototype added components quickly. Microbit has even supplied an intuitive mobile app that lets you send your code to a Microbit over Bluetooth without using a USB cable. With this app, you will be able to interact with your Microbit on a higher level of accessibility. Now let's summarize the new features and refinements on Microbit version 2 as compared to version 1. 1. Onboard speaker. 2. MEMS microphone with LED indicator. 3. Touch-sensitive logo. 4. Built-in sleep mode to enable the board to be powered down while batteries remain connected. 5. Discrete regulator that can supply up to 200 mA of current for external accessories. In version 1, this was limited to 90 mA. 6. Memory has been increased from 16 KB to 128 KB RAM and 256 KB to 512 KB of flash. 7. In addition to the USB activity indicator, power LED shows whether the Microbit is powered on or off. That is all folks. If you like this video, smash the subscribe button and ring the bell to be updated about our future video releases.